Okay, so for the last page of the algebra review, this is number 31, and the top got cut off, but it's basically just asking you which point xy is a solution to this system. And the system is 4x plus y equals negative 5, and then the second is x minus y equals negative 5. On these types of problems, just guess and check. Instead of x, put in 2. Instead of y, put in 7. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 7. Does it equal negative 5? No. Instead of x, put in 3. Instead of y, put in negative 2. 4 times 3 is 12. Minus 2 does not equal negative 5. Let's try negative 2, 3. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Plus 3 is negative 5, so that works. Let's try it in the next one. Instead of x, put in negative 2. Instead of y, put in 3. Negative 2 minus 3 equals negative 5. C is the answer. Mark the system that has infinitely many solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, infinitely many means that they have the same slope. Really, it means that they're the same line. So if I look, 2 is the slope here, and 2 is the slope here, but do they have the same intercept? No. So these are parallel, but they are not the same line. The slope here is 2, and the slope here is 1, so nope. Do these have infinitely many solutions? No, this problem only has one solution in the middle. Here, there's one line right there, and there's the other line right there. They're on top of each other, so these have infinitely many solutions. Number 33, write a system that is the correct model for this word problem. Bob sold a total of 40 pears and bananas this morning for $36. Each pear sells for 80 cents, and each banana sells for $1.20. So we're doing pears plus bananas, and he sold a total of 40. What other information do we know about pears? Well, I know a pear is 80 cents. Plus a banana is $1.20. And he made a total of $36. So there's my system. 34. A graph and a table of values are shown in the system of equations. What is the solution of the system? So there's not a table. It says it actually needs a table. That's the note to the teacher who made this. She forgot to put it in there. But if I look, here's my graph. The solution is where they intersect. So the solution is 2, 1. 35 says find the x-coordinate of the solution to the system. So here's the first equation. 2x plus y equals 5. And here's the second equation. 3x minus 2y equals 11. So we want to find the answer, right? So since nothing cancels out, I'm going to take the top and multiply by the bottom, 3. And take the bottom and multiply by the opposite of the top, negative 2. And you distribute. 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times y is positive 3y. 3 times 5 is 15. Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 2y is positive 4y equals negative 2 times 11 is negative 22. That cancels out. 7y equals 15 minus 22. 15 minus 22 is negative 7. Divide by 7. Y equals negative 1. But I'm not done because it wants the x-coordinate, and that's the y-coordinate. So to find the x-coordinate, I take this solution and I plug it into one of the original problems. I put it in the top, you could put it in the bottom, it does not matter. 2x plus, and instead of y, I'm going to put negative 1. equals 5. Plus 1, 2x equals 6. Divide by 2, x equals 3. The x coordinate is 3. The full answer would be 3, negative 1. But it only asks for the x coordinate. 36, solve by graphing. Y equals x minus 4 is the first equation. X plus y equals 2 is the second equation. This one can be graphed because it's y equals. Starts at negative 4. And the slope is 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. And remember, do as many dots as you possibly can, because the more dots, the straighter your line, and they will intersect. This one I have to get y alone, so I subtract 1x from both sides. Negative 1x plus 2. Starts at positive 2. And my slope is negative 1 over 1. Down 1, forward 1. And when you do it correctly, because it told me to graph, they will share a dot. The solution is 2, negative 1. Number 37, solve by using substitution. So the first is 2x plus y equals 5. And the second is x equals 7 minus 2y. I'm substituting the second equation into the first equation because the second equation has a lonely variable. It's at x equals. Sometimes it's y equals, but this one happens to be x equals. So instead of the value x, I'm putting in 7 minus 2y. Instead of x, 7 minus 2y plus 1y equals 5. 14 minus 4y plus 1y equals 5. Combine like terms. Negative 3y plus 14 equals 5. Minus 14, negative 3y equals negative 9. Y equals 3. I'm going to take this value and substitute it into the one I substituted. X equals 7 minus 2 times 3. The solution is 1, 3. 38, solved by elimination. 9x minus 3y equals 3. 3x plus 8y equals negative 17. Remember the rule that we learned about for solving by elimination. The top equation is multiplied by the bottom x coefficient. The bottom equation is multiplied by the opposite of the top x coefficient. So top gets multiplied by 3. Bottom gets multiplied by negative 9. 3 times 9x is 27x. 3 times negative 3y is negative 9y equals 3 times 3 is 9. Negative 9 times 3x is negative 27x. Negative 9 times 8y is negative 72y. Negative 9 times 17 is negative or positive 153. Combine like terms. Divide by negative 81. Negative 2. I'm going to take this solution and put it into one of the original equations. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to choose this guy because it has smaller numbers than this one. 9x minus 2 times negative 3 times negative 2 equals 3. 9x plus 6 equals 3. Minus 6 9x equals negative 3. Divide by 9, x equals negative 1/3. So my ordered pair is negative 1/3, negative 2. All right, which has a greater median? Box and whiskers plots. This is way, way, way back. Box and whiskers plots is all the way back on page 8 of our notes. Page 8. I'm recording a lesson.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Can I get headphones? Sorry.
The median is the third piece of data in a box and whiskers. So it's the middle. Here's the minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and maximum. So the median is right here, so we're going to have to estimate whatever number that is. And the median is right here, which you'd have to say is probably 80. So which one has the greater, bigger median? Class B. Which one has the least lower quartile? And again, remember, we have minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and maximum. The lower quartile is here, and the lower quartile is here. Which one has the, oh no, I'm sorry, that's the minimum. Lower quartile is here, and lower quartile is here. Which one has the least lower quartile? Class A. Last question, number 40. It kind of got cut off again. It's a little messed up. But this is the gist of it. What is the median of silver production in 90 to 95? So the middle, let's estimate it's probably 1750. What's the median for 96 to 2000? So this one, the median is right here. Let's again estimate it's 1900. What is the inner quartile range? The IQR is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. So if we estimate for 90 to 95, let's say it's probably 1900 minus 1600. So 1900 minus 1600 would be 300. And let's estimate here, I'm going to call that 2,175 minus 1750. I'm going to use a calculator, make sure I get it right. 2,175 minus 1750, roughly 425. All right, that is all questions on your final review.